out of all of the fascinating, extraordinary, and otherworldly creations of the Borei Olam, from Mount Everest to Marianas Trench and the very creation of the universe, all of these are miraculous sights and creations for us to marvel at the Almighty's glory and wisdom. But perhaps the most extraordinary creation of the Borei Olam very well may be that organ inside of your head, that light, pinkish, silly putty looking organ that we call the brain, the consciousness, the place of the human mind. The human mind possesses billions of nerve cells connecting different pathways in order to govern the human body. It's really the nucleus of all of our emotion. It can put forth different extensive algorithms and process data so quickly that we make the proper decisions. This governs our motor skills. Our brain is really what makes up our emotion. And it can really even make up for its certain shortcomings. When we learn about just how plastic, the plasticity of the human mind, in that the human mind, if it should even lose a piece of its brain, God forbid, the rest of the brain can step up and fill in like a backup quarterback to make the mind still be able to process and make sure that the human being can live in a very normal way. It's something incredible. It's a shapeshifter, this human mind that we call the brain. But perhaps out of all of the glory and sights to behold and extraordinary facts of the human brain, one fact leads us to a unique conclusion. And that is, while the human brain has billions of nerve cells, brain cells, different brain waves, we as humans, with our human brains, can only focus on one thing at one time. Science defines the human being as being a monotasker, that any decision that needs to be made, you can only focus on one area of decision making. One task can be entirely focused upon. You may have some subconscious things going on in the back of your brain about other things, but at the forefront of your mind, with all the billions of cells, you can only truly focus on one thing. And it's this that we should keep in mind. If we ever find ourselves to be maybe in pain or suffering, perhaps we are focusing on the wrong thought. And furthermore, this gives us such depth when we learn at the end of our Parsha that Moshe Rabbeinu was told, Vayomer Hashem el Moshe, Alei Elai, go up the mountain, the Eyesham, and be there, and I'll give you the Luchos. Rav Gav, Rav Gov, said over an incredible idea once on this pasuk in the name of Rav Shimshin David Pincus, that just read the words and think about what it means to be focused on the right thoughts. That Moshe was told to go up the mountain and study Torah, Alei Elai, come up to me, the Eyesham, and be there. Because it's very possible that somebody could be somewhere but not actually be there. Like the Baal Shem Tov said, that wherever a person's mind is, that's where he is. So if you are to be focusing on Torah, or you're out for dinner with the family, or catching up with an old friend, talking to a Rebbe, be there. Be there. Alei Elai ve'eyasham. But if the dinging in the phone, the distraction in the pocket, the thoughts are elsewhere, well, then we can really be hard-pressed to say that we are entirely there and fully monotasking and engrossed in what we are actually doing at that moment.